Greetings and welcome back, Commanders, to Ironcast, where we have 1 day left on the boss encounter. Now that means we can't engage it. It has to actually arrive at the destination before we can properly fight it. Now, the unfortunate thing about that is that I have traded a reasonable amount of war assets away, and I probably shouldn't have. And people were right to point out in the comments that that was a bad idea this close to a boss battle, because war assets directly pull down the health of the boss. Now, we have 2 battles and a salvage. Ooh, without damaging... Okay, what? Either weapon system. Okay, this Ironcast has an advanced weapon system, and we are to kill it without damaging either of the weapon systems that it has. That is a particularly difficult battle, if you ask me. What if it's got a very potent weapon system? I would basically have to rely on keeping my shield up at all times and keeping mobile, whilst destroying their shield and their mobility, and No, I don't think I'm going to go for that one. As much as I would like an advanced weapon system, I don't think that that one will pay off for us. So it's 190 versus 160. Okay, we're going for the battle in Gillingham. Mopping up. Just completed a successful skirmish with the enemy in this area, but there is 1 French hostile unit remaining. Even though it is alone, it is too dangerous for our ground troops to engage. Destroy the lone surviving Ironcast. Very well! I will do my best, Spire. This is the Spire. We've spotted a single enemy Ironcast at your location. A straggler, if you will. It is likely a lone survivor from a previous battle in the area. Eliminate it and report back to us. Good hunting, Commander. Understood. I'll telegraph once the task has been complete. Oh, it's got a similar Ironcast to us. Okay. More health, too. Okay, that's not too bad, but that is absolutely terrifying. So's that, actually. Oh my goodness. Not happy about this one bit. But I can see what I'm going to go for. There we are. 1,194 EXP. And a goodly bit of pretty much everything there. Also that unlocked this for us. So we can grab a bit of repair. An overcharge. And... yeah, let's go for our shield with the overcharge. That'll be a good first move. And then run it again. And a 3rd time. I'm going to activate 10% of weapon damage back to the enemy for now. We don't have enough power for that, unfortunately. Pick up the scrap. Okay, we've got some really, really nice chains down there that we can use on the next turn. Okay, let's see what the enemy does. Of course, goes the rockets. That's not too bad, though. I think using the reflective shield at that time was a good choice. Right then, we want to fill up on ammo. Actually, we'll keep this one for the 2nd chain. There we are. Now, very much like to try and take that out if I can. No, we're going to be going for the shot cannon Mark III, I think, on this one. Followed up by a 2nd attack straight away. Oh, that was glorious. That thing's almost been taken out. And again. Still up and running. My goodness. That shot cannon has almost completely destroyed the enemy Ironcast already. Grab as much of this as we can. since it's possible we may end up needing to winning this fight straight away. There we go. In one round, we did that damage. Well, the first round that we could actually attack in. Come in, Spire. Receiving you well, Commander. Good to see that you're still in one piece. Quite. The threat has been neutralized. I shall return to the hangar and await further orders. My goodness. That was kind of crazy. We got 3,455 from actually destroying the enemy. Sorry, from matches, I mean to say. There we go. Almost another level. Shame we didn't quite get there, though. The missile launcher Mark II. Now that is very tempting. Very, very tempting. Let's see how that stacks up against our main cannon. Could we even afford it? Yes, we could. I'm quite tempted there. It's got more damage, just flat out more damage than our main gun. That fires twice, but this one does splash damage as well. No, we're going to go with this. We're absolutely taking that one. Alright, there we go. We've currently got crack shot. Attached weapon has an extra 5% of automatically overcharging. That is a shame that we didn't pick up more augments. That would have been quite good to take into the next fight. Alas, there is very little that we can do. It is time to fight. We only have one mission. 0 days left. Commandant René Durant and his gargantuan-class Ironcast are mere miles away from the city. Our forces have already moved to intercept, but initial reports indicate that our ground troops are doing little to slow the enemy's advance. In short, it's a bloodbath, Commander. You must take your Ironcast and defend the capital for Queen and country. There will be stupid amounts of EXP should we survive this. That is a big maybe, though. Oh, yes. They weren't lying when they said gargantuan. Ah, Lord Beechwood, I presume. Pleased to make your acquaintance, finally. Please, call me William. Your reputation precedes you, Commandant. As does yours. It is a shame we are not able to meet in a more civilized fashion. Over a bottle of fine wine, perhaps. Yes, quite a shame. But yet, here we are. Too much has happened in the last decade between our nations. I very much doubt we'd ever be able to sit opposite one another as friends, you and I. I fear you are correct. And I take it your surrender is not offered? I'm afraid not. Well then, let us commence with what we do best. Wage war and spread death and destruction before us. That is, after all we're good for, is it not? Sadly so. That was actually quite a charming little exchange between enemies. I like it. I like it a lot. Come in, Lord Beechwood. Receiving you, Spire. I've had word back from our frontline troops. The combined efforts of 1,130 men and women on the ground have managed to reduce the enemy's hull by 1,130. This is obviously not much, but I hope it will be enough for you, Commander. Unfortunately, the results for our side can only be described as a massacre. We've lost 90% of our forces in the attack on Tour de Reims. A great and noble sacrifice. I shall do my best, Spire. Good luck, Commander. Britain is behind you, and in front of you, and at the side of you. You're on Britain. My God. That is going to be hard to deal with. Okay, let's have a look at what you've got. Gargan-class shields. Well, that's actually not as good as some of the shields I've seen. Gargan-class drive. Okay, not amazing. Gargan-class missile rack. 4 shots. Oh, dear Lord, that's nasty. That is absolutely disgusting. Okay. And no coolants in sight. Alright. Charge up everything. This is of absolutely the highest possible priority to keep that going. Alright then, let's grab as much of this as is possible for us to do. It's a good chain. In another happier time, I would have been remarkably pleased to see a chain like that. More power. Charge up the last layer of shield. There we are, overcharged. We are now immune to this weapon, but still, sadly, very vulnerable to this one. That has to be our highest priority. Reflective shields. We've got a good shield at the moment, but he could still do 100 damage with a shot from this. I love the music in the background. Well played, game. Okay, I'm not going to use my hull because I'm going to save that up for a time when that's going to hit me. Ow. Double ow. He's risen to 2 levels on his shield. That is not good times for me. Want this fully repaired, please. That is a terrible position for a Link. Absolutely atrocious. Okay, we're going to grab an overcharge. I could grab another, but I would like to try and save this. Yeah. Okay, time to try and take this down. We could go with this. 51 to 64. We do a little damage to every system. We do a reasonable amount of damage to one. No. Go for everything. Actually, he's got so much coolant, it's going to take us an age to get through it. Go ahead. And again. Oh, beautiful overcharge. Truly wondrous. Okay, time to up my weapon systems. Some extra coolant. Engage shields. There we are. I should have used that to get extra coolant on top, but I did not. That was a silly move. And again. And once more. We've got enough coolant to do this, but I'm going to need to get a lot of coolant on the next turn, so that is a definite must. On the plus side... Oh, actually, no, it's not going to bring these close enough together for me to link, unfortunately. Fire. Now, I'm hoping this is going to force him to have to try and repair for a little bit. I will activate this for now. Go. Shields have gone down 1 layer. He's topped up on coolant. It was a good move to use that. Reduce some of the hull damage coming in. Okay. Coolant is stupidly low right now. We're going to just go for rail. No, we are going to need coolant for everything we're going to do, so... Unfortunately. Right, top up the shields 1 layer. I should have used the overcharge for that, actually. Thinking about it. That was a silly move on my part. Okay, take down his shields, please. Oh, glorious. Shields are completely disabled. Alright, his main cannon is going to be the next system that I prioritize. We've also lost the reflective quality of our shield. He's repaired. Is he going to activate it? No, he's going for primary damage. Okay. He has repaired it, though. We need to get everything linked back up together. There we go. That's what I needed to see. Raise shields. Repair this weapon system, please. We flat out just need ammo right now, but that link would have been good otherwise. It still is good, actually. Yes, that isn't a bad link at all. Okay, this is where we can start applying some decent damage. He has no shields, so we can use this instead. We've got 2 shots on it. Let's keep our fingers crossed that this does enough damage. A reasonable amount of damage. Haven't quite taken his shields down. Alright, we're going to preserve that. We're not going to start walking, even though it would technically give us 10% dodge chance. No. Go ahead. Okay, he's repaired a lot of systems. Oh dear. That is very unfortunate for us to see. Remarkably unfortunate, in fact. Damn. There we go. And let's grab as much coolant as we can. Shields up. There we are. Overdrive shields. Go ahead and repair this system. Reflector shields. We'll hold on to that. There we go. That is a better link there. Plus it gives us an overdrive. His shield right now is crazy powerful. I could use an overdrive on it, but I'm going to be doing barely any damage to his systems. It would honestly be better for me to hold on to that for the next turn. Use the overdrive instead on a defensive system, increase our chance of dodging. There we go. He's lost the overdrive on his shield. Even if he brings his shield up a level, it's still not going to be particularly strong comparatively. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. We may still be in this fight. It's getting tough now, though. We need to fire first. There we go. Alright, that's not bad. Increase that. We could try to puncture through the shield, but unlikely to do much damage. Okay, fire. And again. Now then, we need these. We really quite need them a lot. There we are. Walk, get our overcharge on. Continue going for his... Oh, beautiful overdrive for his shield system. Now there's plenty of coolant on the map, so I can afford to use up the last bit of coolant there. And then reduce hull damage. I fear things are going a little bit rough for us right now. Oh, damn it. He's brought his shield systems all the way back up online. That is particularly bad for us. Particularly bad. Alright, activate. Get as much coolant as we can. More power. Bring that online. Start moving. This is gonna hurt. Got no particular weapon systems to try and keep us going, though the next chain we're gonna have so much repair, we won't know what to do with it. The problem is, we just flat out don't have anything can puncture his shields right now. Should have taken that into consideration. That was a silly move. I should have gone for the repair instead of the coolant or anything really to make the next move a little bit better. But there's no point in spending our ammo when we can't do anything with it. Okay, didn't attack. It's a good thing to see. Very good thing to see. That's given us a slight reprieve. Let's try and link to all of this. There we go. Get all of our systems repaired a little bit.
power is what we need right now. Use that immediately for the shields, for the overdrive effect. Next up, we could take this repair off the board. That would link up a load of coolant for next turn. Yeah, that was the better move there, I feel. I can try going for this, but with 59 on his weapon system, I don't think there's much point. Instead, I'm going to put it into movement. Okay, what are you going to do? Repairing. Oh, I think this might be it. Yes! Damn it! Well done, Commandant. Well, difficult fight. I made 1 or 2 mistakes in that engagement, I can recall. If we'd perhaps had the war assets that I had recklessly traded away, might have made a difference, but actually I'm kind of thinking that it wouldn't have in that battle the way it went. Alas. Average EXP on completion, 11,726. We got 10,798 from final mission bonuses. We didn't get any scrap, but we'll see how that has affected our total campaign EXP. That's actually risen us 3 levels. Wow. You've reached a new global unlock rank and have been rewarded a new commander. Halisi Adoyo. You've reached a new global unlock rank and have been rewarded a permanent boost. Plus 15 starting HP. And the Pembroke. Ooh, we've got a new iron class. It looks like a swanky, ornate one. I approve of this enormously. But alas, our commander has fallen. It is a sad day, but that's what happens in war. People die. Countries fall. Nations are crushed neath the feet of their enemies. The rivers run red with blood, etc., etc., etc. And oil, in this case. Poor Ironcast. Everyone neglects to consider their feelings. But in the next episode, we will be checking out our new commander and, in fact, the new Ironcast. Matching 6 or more repair nodes automatically repairs the weaker system by 15%. In addition, system repairs effectiveness is boosted by 45%. And all scrap obtained from matches is boosted by 20%. Wow. Do not bemoan bad luck or misfortune. Neither exist. Indeed. Well said. But there's actually someone else afterwards as well. Ooh, very interesting. But that is going to be it from me. I do hope you've enjoyed this episode, as sad as the ending may have been, and will be joining me in the next. But until then, and as always, do take care.